Hey book besties, I'm Haley.
And I'm McCayleigh. Welcome back to Two Chicks and a Plot Twist.
Season 2 is here and we're messier, moodier, and more obsessed with fictional men than ever.
Expect chaos and all the twists your TBR can handle.
Let's get plot
twisty! This episode is sponsored by Texas Real Estate Executives, the Daniels Group, a top-rated firm proudly serving East Texas. With a 5-star reputation and a people-first philosophy, they help clients find more than just a house. They help you find a home.
So whether you're buying for the first time or upgrading your forever space, their agents are local, knowledgeable, and always ready to help.
One number connects you to all their offices across East Texas. 903-680-4663. Or head to treexecutives.com to start your journey today.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Two Chicks and a Plot Twist.
This week, we're taking a break from our usual book talk to pull back the curtain and let you know the voices behind the mic a little better.
We are answering some fun questions about ourselves.
Also, we'll catch up on what we've been reading lately. Since last month was completely taken over by Harry Potter, we've got some non-wizarding world reads to finally talk about.
Let's get into it. McCayleigh, what have you been reading recently?
What have I not been reading recently?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so after I finished Deathly Hallows, which that whole Harry Potter phase of me just took like 6 months to get through all those books.
Crazy.
And I was not reading anything in between those. Like not really. So it was just those books for the last 6 months. And then I finished Deathly Hallows and immediately read Night Weaver by R.M. Gray, My Roommate is a Vampire, and My Vampire Plus One, both by Jenna Levine, and then Whispers of the Deep by Emma Ham, which that was saucy. I blushed after reading that one. I was like, I had to stop my recording and be like, oh, okay, that's new. That's a new one for me. And then The Handmaid's Tale, I actually just finished last night by Margaret Atwood. Yes.
Was this your first time reading it?
It was.
It is so different than the series.
Yeah, it's like
way different. The series just adds so much to it.
There's so much fluff in the series. And normally it's backwards because you get movies and things and they have to cut out all these details because it's a movie. They gotta make it 2 hours long. Well, for The Handmaid's Tale, since the series, they've just added so much more, so it took so much longer to get to all these plot points, because in the book, I felt like I was flying through it. I was like, dang, that already happens? Dang, that already happens?
Yeah.
So crazy. And then I'm really hoping to read Dream by the Shadows by Logan Carley or The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs next. Those are arcs, and they're physical copies. So I'm an audiobook girl. Let's see how quickly I can get through these because I very rarely ever read physicals. But
yeah,
enough about me. What about you, Haley?
Well, speaking of Dream by the Shadows and also The Princess Knight, I'm reading those at the same time. McCayleigh and I, graciously, we got art copies, which is so cool to get. So I'm reading those. I recently read The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I also read Six Scorched Roses because I know McCayleigh had read the first one, so I was like, let me catch up with her. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, I read Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green, which that took me like 6 months to read because it's not like my nice little romance fantasy book. It's like nonfiction and it's like history and all the facts. So I read that. So now I have a lot of fun facts about tuberculosis. Edgar is tired of hearing my fun facts, but now I have so many.
Oh, no. Wow.
Let's see. I also read The Life Impossible by Matt Haig. He wrote The Midnight Library, so I read that. I just finished The Enchanted Greenhouse, which that's the second book to The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst.
Wow.
And yeah, that's everything I've read.
Yeah.
Trying to like catch up on some of the series that McCayleigh had started before Harry Potter, so now we're caught up with Serpents. But I started the next one in the series, Ashes and Something, and I just stopped reading it because I got a little bored. But,
oh no!
But Six Scorched Roses was so good. I wrote a review for it. I don't remember if you saw it, but I was like, this is the best book I've read like in a while, and that was like my last 5-star read. And it's itty bitty. It's like 100 pages. It's just a short little novella.
I didn't know that.
It's so good. It's so cute. It's
somewhere on your book on your shelf.
It's tiny.
It is
I was
teeny
like,
tiny.
this book is tiny, but it is packed with just so much.
Is it a prequel or is it just like filler between two books?
It's filler between. So, like, 2 characters in here you see in the third one, which is Ashes and whatever. But it's so good. It's 150 pages, and I don't know. I just need you to read it. I listened to the audiobook. It was really good.
Well,
I listened to it on Libby. I've been trying to convince McCayleigh to get Libby.
I know I
because
need
it's
it.
free.
The amount of money I would save, man. Gosh, I don't know
didn't
why.
even think to tell you about it.
Well, like,
I
I've
saw the other
known.
day about Harry Potter, and like it was like you can get all the Harry Potters free, and I was like, oh man, I should have told
Oh my
McCayleigh.
God. I've known about these library apps. I've just yet to download them and actually try logging in. I've never gotten myself a library card. I've never done any of that. Now I know it's all digital, but I just haven't done it. So next time I sit down before I buy my next Audible credit, I will first
sign up for Libby.
Yes, sign up for Libby, and I also forget to even check Spotify because I have Spotify Premium.
Oh yeah.
I forget that exists. So that's how
I just don't like with Spotify Premium, you only get so many hours, which I hate because all the books that I read, how many do you get? Like 9 hours, 10 hours?
I think they just changed something. I'm not sure what, but I'm wondering if they made it longer. But prior, at least, to them changing whatever they changed, it was like 10 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
So you
And I
had
feel
to
like
read a
all
book.
the books, all the books that I'm reading are more than 10 hours to listen to. Like,
yeah, I would use that for all of our like book club books that weren't as heavy as the ones we're really into. Or if it's like, I would time it. I'd be like, my thing renews on the 22nd. It's the 20th. The hours don't roll over. They reset. So then that way it'll be able to be finished. As long as it's under 20 hours by that point. But
I need to check mine because I thought that it was still 10 hours. I wonder if they added more hours to it. I hope they did.
I just saw something. Like, I got a pop-up notification like last week maybe, or whenever I pulled it up to listen to one of the books that I just read. And I didn't even read it. I was trying to read my book, listen to my book. But it had something to do with the hours it takes. Yeah. But I'm glad you know all you know about tuberculosis now.
I know.
You have a fun fact that you can share?
Okay. So, tuberculosis is connected to the American cowboy hat because there was this guy named Mr. Stetson. He lived up north. He got really sick and he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, you have tuberculosis. You need to go south where it's dry because when you have TB, you're all like wet inside. So the doctors back then were like, go somewhere dry. So he came down to the south, and while he was down here, he noticed all of the people here didn't have like good hats on their head to protect them from the sun. So he created the American cowboy hat. And so it was the Stetson. So if you know about Stetson, cowboy hats and like the company, that's how it's connected. It's also connected to World War II. So I won't tell you guys, but you'll have to listen to John Green. And I love John Green so much because I got to listen to it on audiobook, and listening to his voice just took me back to being in middle school, and I would watch his brother do like the crash course videos. Did you ever watch those?
No. His brother? What are you talking about?
He has a brother named Hank Green.
I don't think so. I don't think I know.
How did you like get through, like, oh my gosh. He did like,
how did I get through high school? What are you trying to say?
Anything.
Oh, even
worse.
This
was like something we would do, I guess, in my school, and it was just these crash course videos, and it'd be about like history videos and how to learn about Greek mythology in like a couple minutes. So it'd be his brother, Hank Green, doing it. You need to look it up.
I guess
it's on YouTube. Crash course.
Well, I will go around forever telling everyone that cowboy hats and tuberculosis are one and the same. So that's crazy.
Yeah, well, Edgar's tired of it because we go on walks, and I'd be like, okay. And like while I was listening to it, I would stop my audiobook and I'd be like, okay, do you want to know how this is connected to TB? Do you want to know about this?
Oh my God.
And then he was like, okay, I'm glad you're listening to us. He was like, I don't want to know anymore.
No! That's so funny. Well, I could tell you all about this fictional mermaid from Whispers of the Deep by Emma Hamm, if you'd like to know.
Of course. We talked about a little bit, but I want to know more. I read your...
Yeah.
I read about it on
all
Goodreads.
my non-serious reviews which
I love your reviews. They're so funny.
when I finished The Handmaid's Tale, I think my review was like,
Yes.
what did I post? I don't remember, but I was like, I think I'm a lesbian now. I don't know what it was, but I've gotten a lot of likes on that one. I'm like, I'm so popular. I'm so funny, I guess.
Your reviews are really funny.
Thank you.
Tell us all about Emma's book so everyone else can know.
Oh my God. Well, I can't even remember what I told you about it, but okay. How do fish reproduce? Because I don't know. Never have I thought about it, you know. And this guy, he's like merman, right? Well, the girl thought, I guess she was gonna get kidnapped and raped by him. I don't know. At first, she was scared. It was like a fear. It's like, what is happening? So she was like, well, fish, some species, I guess, just let their little sperm out and it floats around in the water. And she was like, that's fine, you know, I'll just sit there while it floats. And no, that is not what happened. That is not what happened at all.
Oh my gosh.
No. His little scales, like, kind of shifted. And not one, but two dinglings came out of there.
That is crazy.
Wow. So, yeah, you can imagine.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah, that's what the review said, too. Man,
Really?
good for you. Because crazy. So, anyways,
We need...
not
I've never
tuberculosis, but fictional merman. There.
I've never read, like, a monster romance.
That
we
was
need
my
to read
first.
Ice Planet Barbarians. One of our... Carly,
Yeah, she
or
told
one of our
me to
other
read it
friends,
too.
she...
Yes, I told her, like, I kind of wanted to, like, read one. And I don't know if this
I
was
kind
a
of
good
want to
one
read
start,
one just for
but...
fun.
Yeah, no, the way I was shocked when he had two dinglings, my guy.
That's crazy.
That was, I stopped the book, like, I'm alone, and I never stop doing weird, I continue doing what I'm doing when I'm alone. I don't try to be weird. But, like, this time, I, like, stopped, and I just, like...
I'd be, like, looking around, like,
I'm, like,
can anyone
trying
hear
to
this?
find Chewie and Leia. Like, I need someone to talk to about this, you guys. This is crazy.
That's
My
so
God.
funny.
So, yeah, I did not see that one at all. Did not see it coming. Wow.
I need to read it, and then we can read Ice Planet Barbarians. Because I want to read it just for, like, fun.
A lot, it's so popular, and
yeah, I know.
it's for a different reason. So I'm like, I'm gonna know. But crazy. So crazy.
Yes.
And then I know. Isle of Lies and Legends released on July 31st. So that was almost a month ago.
I know.
That release went really, really well. I'm very happy with it. I try not to like read reviews and everything, but I know we've gotten a lot. We've surpassed 100 reviews on Goodreads, which is really good. It's only my second book, so I find that very
like
pleasantly.
McCayleigh did like a perfect release. There's so many really good reviews out there on Goodreads.
Thank you.
And I have it here so everyone can see.
Thank you.
And she bedazzled it for me.
Yes.
Isle of Lies and Legends, the novella, and I have all the little things inside.
Yay!
I'm a girl who keeps things I would not get rid. But it's so pretty. Go check it out. Some people say to read it after Isle of Beasts and Shadows. I have like something else. I would say, my opinion. I know you're the author, but I would read it before. I don't know. I think I put that in my review. I was like,
yeah, you
maybe
did.
try reading this before because
yeah,
I need to reread Isle of Beasts and Shadows because I know I missed a lot in this one. So I'm like, now I gotta reread it again.
Right. No, I'll have to send you the ebook version because I freaked out. I can't remember what version you have. But
I have like 2 or 3 copies here.
I'm just
I
like,
know.
here, Haley, here, Haley, here, Haley.
I'll get them to
Oh
show
my
y'all if
God.
y'all are watching.
Dude, but gods, newbie author me. Oh my God. That's the one I gave you while we were at a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, with the one with the stripe on it. That is so funny. Oh.
And then this one isn't an updated one because it doesn't have the chapter pictures. But I think this is, like, the words are still the same, are they?
Okay, so...
It's the ebook? I can't remember.
When I made all the artwork and stuff and put it in the book, the new version, I crashed out. I was like,
what?
Oh my God, not every review is 5 stars. Newbie author, right? So I reread that whole book and re-edited. I mean, I
Really?
didn't change the story or anything, but I was like, how can I make it like easier to understand, easier to read? So I think I did what every author wants to do after they release their first book.
You just went back and re-edited? Oh my
Psycho.
goodness. I didn't even know
Psychotic.
you did that. That's
Yeah, because
crazy.
I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, let's just pretend I never did this. But I mean, no, I
No.
don't care. But
It's so
now
good. I
I'm
think that,
okay with it.
yeah.
It's like I forget
Yeah.
it's my first book and the reviews are good.
Mm-hmm.
And now I've learned, okay, 3 stars and up is a good review.
Yeah.
When I started, if it wasn't a 5-star review, I was actually upset. And I don't know why, but now I'm fine with it because I'm
Yeah.
like, I get it, but I just don't look at the reviews anymore.
I think that, like, as an author, it's like some people will love what you write and some
Yeah.
people will just be like, it's okay. And I think that you've kind of learned now, like, it's okay if people don't love it, but there's going to be like
Yeah.
20 people that love it,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. So don't go psycho and change the book you wrote and published like 3 months into it already being published, guys, because that is not what you do. But yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Well, speaking of writing, I have gone on like just like all day today. I've been looking at my fantasy book that I have, and I've got like 25,000 words into my first draft. And I watched a reel from Fantasy Fangirls. One of the girls on there, Nicole, she is writing, and she said that she was also having, you know, like a really rough time starting her fantasy book and realizing, oh my God, there's so many plot holes and things wrong with stuff. And so she hired a developmental editor. So I've been looking for one.
Wow.
However,
Oh, no.
no one told me developmental editors are like $15,000 to $5,000.
My God.
Which, I mean, I get it. They are probably worth it so much. Like, props to you if you're a developmental editor, get your bag, but that's crazy. I reached out to the developmental editor that Nicole is using, and I told her, you know, I found her video, blah, blah. I was like, can you give me, like, what your contract rate is and things like that? $3,000. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
for your,
crazy.
well, is it her first novel too?
This is her first book,
Okay.
yeah. She got probably like the same spot where I am. I think she said 20,000 words. And she
Wow.
got to a point where she was like, I don't know what to do next. And she's like, I need help developing everything. And she just couldn't do it alone. So she hired an editor to do it with her. There's like holes here and holes here, and like tries to tell me what to do. But I think that I also need help with like the overall arc, because I know where this book ends, but I don't know how to necessarily get to that point. So I just need help with like people call it like a W. I read this on this girl's website before I emailed her. I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. So like where I am, and the W is like the end point. I'm like at the bottom of like the first line, and I'm like, how do I make that zigzag to get to where I want? So I'm not paying $3,000. That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. One day when we can afford it.
Never.
Just wait
But-
until you're a millionaire. That'll be nothing.
Oh my gosh. The Powerball is like $800 million. And I told Edgar, I was like, we should buy a lottery ticket.
Oh,
And then I like went on TikTok I was like, what are the stats of this?
God,
And it's like
nothing.
1 in 62 million or billion or something. I was like, never mind. I'll save my like $10.
I'll
I'm
go
like,
buy
it's
a
okay.
Snickers instead or
Yeah.
something. Oh my gosh. All
Yeah.
right. Let's go ahead. We've talked about this before, but let's get more into it. Like about how we first met and why we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, how did we cross paths, Haley?
Oh my goodness. So, not even
Once
a long
upon a
time
time.
ago. Yeah, once upon a time, I was a part of this book club with like 3 other people, and we had only gone to one book club. And at the next one, they texted and they're like, hey, there's this new girl coming, McCayleigh. Then I was like, oh, cool. Like, we make more friends.
Yes.
And we were reading Fourth Wing. And so we get there and we met McCayleigh. And I was like, we just have a lot of similarities. And we just kind of went from there.
Yeah.
After that, we read Iron Flame and did all the Fourth Wing stuff, so it was fun. We did, like, trivia, we went out.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And then I moved.
Yeah, like, immediately after we started being friends, and then we were out one night, and
Oh my
her...
gosh, we have to tell this story.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've told
Oh
anyone.
my god, I
Oh
can't
my
even
God.
remember what I was talking to Edgar about. Okay, Edgar is Haley's boyfriend. We were out and walking around, and I might have said, "What do you plan on doing with school? Like, vet
It
school?"
was that one guy.
Yeah! We have a
'cause him-
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Him
he's
and
also
Edgar
an
knew
animal
each
guy.
other.
Yeah. Well, they were talking, and I might have overheard Edgar say
Yeah,
that he
think
wanted
so.
to go, or he got accepted into
Vet school.
vet school at
Texas Tech.
Texas
yeah.
Tech. I was like, what school is over there? Yes, Texas Tech.
McCayleigh, like, whipped around. I was so mad at Edgar, too, because I was like, I have not had the chance to tell anyone, like, what our plans are, what we're doing. He's like, oh, I feel so bad. And then Christian, McCayleigh's husband, was like, McCayleigh just made friends. You're her friend. And you're going to leave her? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
Oh my god, I whipped my head around so fast.
And I was like, I was like,
what?
damn, our friendship is over. I felt so bad in that
Yeah,
moment. I
it
think
was
I like cried in the
donezo.
car on the way back to our house. Oh
That's
my
so
gosh.
sad. And not only that, then we discovered Haley only lives like 5 minutes.
5 minutes away.
Yeah, like
Technically, we could just
on
like
the
walk to each
same-
other's houses if we wanted.
yeah, a neighborhood over is what it felt like.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, and we had such short
We
amount of
could
time.
have been together this whole time.
Yeah, this
I
is a
know.
long distance thing. Crazy. But
Oh my gosh.
but yeah, book club, that's how we got started. Immediately saw Haley and I was like, okay, this girl's energy, okay. And then we just did trivias and all the fun things. But I
Yeah.
will say I don't think we became really, really good friends until after you moved away. Not
Yeah, I
saying you're a
think so,
lot to
too.
handle, but
Oh my gosh.
Just
Oh no,
kidding.
guy.
Just kidding.
I know.
It's because of the podcast. So Haley moved away, and then we decided, like, I just knew I wanted to do something, and I wanted to stay in touch with you. So I was like,
Mhm.
what could we possibly do? And I think we threw around other ideas before the podcast. I can't
There
even...
were ideas of like starting a publishing
Yeah.
house and starting companies together and
Yeah.
all these things.
You know, business-minded girlies. But
And then I think it was you who said, why don't we do a podcast?
yeah, that was crazy. Man.
Yeah.
And it happened.
Almost a year ago.
Yeah, a year.
It's
It'll be a
crazy.
year.
In November? or
October we made our social media, and then November is our
Yeah.
first episode. So
Wow.
we'll have to celebrate our 1 year. It's coming up. Oh my gosh.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
it's been
gosh.
so like
Yeah.
that long. We've done so many things though. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then because of that, we've talked so much too. So now
We
I
talk
feel like we're
every day.
closer,
Yeah.
and because of that, like
Yeah.
we have something to talk about also all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Every day. Yeah,
Books.
we text every day.
Books or
Books,
like our company
podcast,
business or something.
Things that are happening. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce
My
got
gosh.
engaged today. I can't talk. Today, and that was woo! The world stopped for a couple
I
seconds.
know.
Haley immediately texted me, so you know.
I saw it and I was like, I wonder if McCayleigh has seen
I
this.
didn't.
It'd been up for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to let her know.
Oh my god, so fun,
Her
Oh.
ring is so pretty. I screenshotted
dude!
it
It's
and
a
sent it. Yeah.
ice hockey rink.
Stunning.
It's a boulder, man.
I know.
It's an emerald shaped boulder. Wow.
Good for you, girl.
Oh man,
Pop
if
off
I had
too.
chief football money and global superstar money, oh my god, I would
Well,
not
have you seen
be
there's
here.
like theories going around that she's going to be at the Super Bowl? I don't know if you've seen that because she
like
said
as
a long time,
guest?
like as a performer, like the Super
Oh.
Bowl halftime, because a long time ago she said that she would never perform at the halftime show unless she like had the rights to her music. She has the rights to her
Mhm.
music. And if you watch, which I know you did, but you watched the video on the New Heights podcast.
Yeah.
Let me go. It's like my lord, guys, of Taylor Swift. She was talking about sourdough so much.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, girl, why are you talking about sourdough so much? Like, move on. What else are you going to talk about? And like where the Super Bowl is being held at, the mascot is called Sourdough Sam, I think. And so everyone was like, oh my God, she's gonna perform at Super Bowl. So
What?
hopefully she performs at the Super Bowl.
Wait,
Hopefully
what
we
are
hear
the
something soon.
odds?
I know.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that. Oh my God. Interesting.
McCayleigh and I would be at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We don't care about football. If
We'll
Taylor Swift
podcast about it while we're there. Maybe get her on. God.
Oh my gosh. Well, everyone
Yeah.
says that I could talk about Taylor Swift all day, but everyone says that her Tortured Poets Department, there's so many like Aylin coded songs on there. Everyone's like, I bet she's a reader. And so like on her newest album, there's this song called Eldest Daughter, and people are theorizing it's about Nesta and Akatar. So I was like,
maybe she got inspo because
I know,
there
I
was
hope
a
so.
point in time, I swear, I'm not crazy. I saw it on the internet that Sarah J. Maas and Taylor Swift sat at a cafe together or something. And
I thought that was, I think Margot Robbie.
Oh, never mind.
But did her and
That
Taylor
was,
Swift
no,
do
no, no.
too?
That was definitely Margot Robbie. I'm confusing my white blonde girls. Oh my God. But yes, that would be
Oh my
Margot
gosh.
Robbie. Nothing came from it apparently because it's been a while.
I know,
but,
it's been forever.
But yeah. What did you want the podcast to be in the beginning versus how it's grown now? Like what surprised you up to this point?
We have hit so many milestones, I feel like. At the beginning, we were kind of unsure what we really wanted to do. We were like, we just want to start a platform where we can talk about books, but now it's become so big, well, to us, so big on social media, on Instagram, getting to talk to actual authors on here, getting to email some of our favorite authors even. Maybe I'm saying something, but
yeah,
maybe I'm like Taylor Swift and I'm dropping little Easter eggs here
maybe
and there. Maybe I need to start doing that. But yeah, we have this platform now where there's so many just amazing opportunities for us, and just expect more from us in the future. We can't really talk much more, but it's just so cool that we're able to do this.
I agree. Yeah, I am very happy. Like even being able to be considered for South by Southwest, things like that.
Oh yeah,
panels,
that was
speaking, right. Being invited to speak with other interviewers for interview, anything like that. I feel it makes you feel important. Not that I need everyone's attention, but it's nice.
Does, yeah.
But our follower count, just to think that it went from 0 to almost 6,000. Yeah, we've grown, and it hasn't even been a year yet. So for us, this is our hobby. It's something that we've loved doing. So for it to snowball a little bit there, it's been really nice. And I think the longer we're at it, the more time we're putting in, I mean, we've seen it. It's happening now. Like, we're putting way more time in, and I think it's showing. And I'm very happy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Haley, if I had $1 for every time I've scrolled Zillow at 2 a.m. thinking maybe I should buy a house in the woods and start over, I'd have, like, enough for a down payment.
Same. I see one wraparound porch, and suddenly I'm a pioneer woman who churns butter and journals by candlelight.
Exactly. But then the reality hits. Paperwork, inspections, contracts, bidding wars, and I immediately cry.
Unless you've got someone guiding you through it, enter Texas Real Estate Executives, the Daniels Group. They're not just any firm, they're East Texas experts with a serious people-first vibe.
Like, you call them, and they actually answer the phone. So they treat you more than a sale, which is shockingly rare in this economy.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just casually stalking real estate like we do, they're who you want in your corner.
So stop doom scrolling and start dream chasing. Call 903-680-4663 or click the link in our show notes to get started with a team that actually cares.
Texas Real Estate Executives, because finding a home shouldn't feel like a full-time job. So we've been talking about the podcast, but now let's dive deeper into who we are outside of the podcast. So we'll talk about where we grew up, what we do outside of this, our jobs, hobbies, all of the things. What do you do outside the podcast, McCayleigh? Where'd you grow up? Tell us everything.
Yes, I grew up in Gilmer, Texas. If you know anything about Texas, you know that all these towns mean nothing without knowing where the major cities are. So it's like 2 hours east of Dallas and very rural. I graduated with 50 kids. It's very small 2A school. I graduated and then moved to College Station, Texas, and here I went to Texas A&M. Graduated with psychology, Bachelor of Arts, and that was in 2021 when I graduated. And now, recently, since I'm talking about school, I just started grad school on a whim. Like, actually, like a week before classes started, I decided I was doing it. And I enrolled in 15 course hours, credit hours. Full time is 9.
Crazy. Yeah.
And let's see how quickly I reach burnout. And
oh my gosh.
you guys will be the first to know. Because you see me all the time.
McCayleigh's our little smarty pants. She's getting her master's.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
Yeah, only because it was free. Otherwise, I don't know about this, man. But yeah, I do lashing. I do lash extensions. I have my cosmetology license, so I do that. I'm obviously a reader and a writer. I haven't narrated an audiobook in a while. I'd like to do that again, but my plate's been so full because I just got married and all of this craziness. We traveled. We did a full 360 around the world over the course of 30 days. So that was kind of insane. Yeah, fave subject in school was theater, actually, not English.
Yeah.
English was like, I'm good at English, you know, like, okay, so then I feel like you kind of are just fine and stuff with things you're good at. But when I was in school, I really wanted to be an author, an actor. I got to be an author. I'd like to do it only, you know, like full time. That would be nice to just like, dream.
Oh my gosh.
But actor, I also got to do. I don't know. I feel like I did everything in high school.
Yeah.
I did all the sports. I did, because it's a small school, so you have to share your kids and you do everything. So for my entire life, I always did everything. And I feel like I cannot settle on one thing in adulthood and doing it. So here I am with a psychology degree, a cosmetology, writer, whatever, voiceover actor, on-screen actor. I just have done it all. So I feel like I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none because of it. It's like I can never be satisfied. It's not a good thing either. So it's like, oh my God, I'm all over the place. But before I continue down my dark hole of life, you go ahead and share some details.
I feel like McCayleigh and I grew up super similarly. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't talk. But we grew up the same. I'm also from a really small town. My parents live in Hillsboro, but I went to high school in a small town called Abbott, which is like 30 minutes north of Waco, if you know where Waco is. Big town there. Abbott's really small. It was a K through 12 school, and it was like one long hallway where all the classes were. And I think my graduating class was like right around 20 people, so small town. I loved history class. I loved English. I also loved theater. In high school, we went to state for theater. We won state at theater at one act play there. So that was really just a really cool experience there. What else did I do growing up? That's it. I also did sports growing up, but I didn't really like sports. Sports was not my thing. I liked the arts and all the stuff, and I liked to write. I will say when I was in like middle school and starting high school, I just loved writing. Like, if y'all remember what Wattpad is, I don't really know, is that even a thing still?
Yes, it is.
I used to write fan fiction on Wattpad, so I need to find it and like scrub it from the internet, but I cannot even remember what email I used for. I probably at the time used like my school email or something so stupid.
Oh no.
I need to like scrub it from the internet, but I did like fan fiction for the Mortal Instruments series, if y'all remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot of like 13-year-olds comments waiting
no,
for you to
people,
finish.
Literally, people being, when's the next chapter coming? And I'd be like working at night, like in my bed, like, oh my God, I have to get this out. Like right now, I have like 10 people who want to read this.
Dude.
outside of the podcast, I live in Amarillo in the panhandle of Texas at the tippy top. I work at Texas Tech in their health center where like the med school is. And I work with insurance there and I help low income families find out, what they can apply for. And I work with the caseworkers there trying to connect these people with insurances and just all that. So I think that it's very rewarding, so I love to help people there. Trying to read. What else should we talk about? What I wanted to do when I grew up. Now that I am grown up, I wanted to be a writer like McCayleigh. All I wanted to do was I just wanted to write, and I would love to do it full time, but it hasn't happened yet. But we are both manifesting that for each other and ourselves. So fingers crossed it happens soon.
Yes.
I would just love to only do that and just have the time to put towards it. I think that now since I'm out of school, I'm finally getting the time to do that. But hopefully I even get my first draft done soon. I'm not even doing my first draft on anything.
One of the
One
three
of
books
three.
you're working on.
I'm not done with anything because my brain can't just stay on one thing.
Oh
like
God.
McCayleigh was saying, she wants to do a million things. Yeah, my brain can't stay in one spot.
Yeah. How did you and Edgar meet?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Edgar. We met online like so many young kids do. And we realized that we were neighbors. We lived at the same apartment complex in College Station. And we were just a couple of rooms down from one another. And it was kind of fate because I would always see him and I never knew this guy's name until we connected online. And I was like, I know exactly who you are.
Wow.
So that's how we met. How did you and Christian meet?
We met on Tinder, and my best friend at the time knew his roommate and was crushing on him, and so I knew like of this guy that was the roommate.
Yeah.
And I've seen him around because I worked at the apartment complex that we all happened to live at.
Yeah.
And finally, like, I guess we just matched on Tinder, and I was like, I think I know you. And it turns out I did know him or of him, and he kind of like knew who I was. But it worked out. And he's the reason.
Now you're married.
Yeah, now we're married.
Wow.
He's the reason I got most of my A's in Spanish classes over there.
I cannot. Why did you take Spanish in college? Like, for what?
Well,
that's crazy.
I don't know. I actually...
Did you take it in high school?
Yeah, but, like, I was always interested in Spanish. Like, I did great in Spanish. I used Duolingo for fun. I was one of those girls. I've always had it on my phone. I did good at everything. Memorizing, I think, is what it is. Like, just the memorizing part I was good at. And then I decided to sign up for it because I was like, I want to learn Spanish. And finally, when Christian came around, I ended up not learning it because he just kind of did it.
Which is crazy because you'd think it'd be the opposite.
Yeah, right? No. And someone asked me the other day, he was like, do you know any Spanish? I said, we've been together for 7 years and not once has he tried having a conversation in Spanish with me. So
really?
no Spanish. And I tell him whenever it comes up, I'm like, why don't you say anything? He's like, it's weird. Yeah, too bad.
I hated Spanish in high school. Spanish was the first class that I failed a test in.
No.
My parents were pissed. Oh my gosh. I got in so much trouble in high school. Or well, in 8th grade. I took it in 8th grade. I got in so much trouble. And then small rural town, tiny town. All the parents like ganged up together and went to the principal and they complained about it. And then the next year, Spanish was let's watch movies on the rug. I felt so bad and I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I just didn't like Spanish.
Wow.
But now that I have Edgar, I can have like a basic conversation with him in Spanish. He'll talk to me in Spanish sometimes and I know what he's saying just from being around his family. Some of his family don't speak English very good, and so English very well. I don't even speak it very good, apparently. They don't speak English very well, and so just picking up little stuff there. And so now he'll ask me, like, what do you want for dinner? And I know what he's saying, and so I'm like, I can't reply to you in Spanish, but I know what you're saying. I reply in English.
Wow. Yeah, see, I used to be decent, because I still had to learn Spanish when I was taking the courses. So I could read Spanish. We had to read books in Spanish, and I had to
Oh
take
my
tests.
gosh, what?
Like, that is fine.
That's crazy.
The issue is listening and interpreting what the words mean as they come, because if you're going too fast, there's no way. But I can spend a lot of time staring at a word and trying to figure out what that word looks like in English. But speaking, different story. But ask me to do it now, and I will not, because I've just been out of practice for so long. It's like a muscle, and it just stopped working. So definitely, no Espanol over here, for sure.
Well, I see Chewy in the background, so we'll talk about our pets. We see Chewy back there.
Yes. Oh, he's looking.
Chewy, oh my goodness.
Crazy. Yes, I have 2 Shih Tzus, and one's a psycho trash panda thing. And then the other one is my sweet baby Angel.
Aw, Chewy. Chewy is the favorite. My gosh, I feel so bad for Leia. I love Leia.
Oh God, no, we were on our 30-day long honeymoon though, and I will say, the amount of times we were like, oh my God, I miss Leia. I don't know what it is. It's just the rambunctious energy. Like, me and Christian were saying, man, one day when she's gone, we're going to be so sad, because she gives us something to do every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, where's Leia? Is she pooping in the kitchen? Is she getting into a bathroom trash can? Like, is she trying to drink from some toilet?
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. Like, what hole? Like, she's put a hole in both of my couches, guys.
Oh my goodness.
You'd think I would have taken her to training by now, but then I saw something online. Like, obviously, I just haven't taken her to training just because. But someone said, man, I would take my dog to training, but then she wouldn't be funny anymore. But also, I just think she actually has ADHD. Like, there's no way. You are sitting on the couch. If you shift to a different seating position, and she was asleep, no. You have to get up and play with her now, because she's not going to go back to sleep. So it's a lot of work. And then I have a tortoise. His name is Turbo. He stays outside. He's getting bigger, so
is he really?
Yes.
How old is he going to, go to?
Let's see. I got him in 2021. 2020. Let's say 2022. So he's almost 5 years old.
Wow.
He'll be 5 in September. So he should be pretty big.
Really?
Like, maybe 2 feet wide.
Oh my God.
If he reaches full growth. I can't remember what age they reach at full growth.
Yeah.
But, what about your pets?
Should I go get Callie? You've never seen Callie. Should I go get her? I'm gonna go get her.
Yes, go get her.
This is Callie.
She's a big girl.
Callie, this is your podcast debut.
My goodness.
Do we look alike? I had her in
Do you look alike?
Do we look alike?
No.
You want to say bye? Say bye to Chewy. Say bye, Chewy.
Goodbye. Bye. So cute.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm out of breath.
Wow, she's a big girl.
I forgot how much she weighs. Break my back.
So cute. Now Chewy's like all bug-eyed.
I love looking at him straight on, because his eyes are like...
Yeah, they don't. They're not centered.
Oh, I also have a cat.
Yes.
I forgot. I didn't forget. I have her. I ain't gonna bother her. She's crazy. She doesn't let you hold her.
Oh, well, she scratched your face at the very first podcast episode. Oh my God, that was so scary. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I have a cat. Her name is Ginny. She's named after Ginny in Harry Potter. And just like Ginny, she has a feisty personality. She's crazy. We've had her since she was a kitten, but she just doesn't want to be messed with. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. I don't do anything all day and now I have to do stuff.
You just lifted how much do you think she weighs? 50?
Like 60 pounds.
60 pounds? Dang.
Yes. And Callie's leg is still hurt. I talked about it forever ago. Her leg is still hurt. She takes medicine twice a day for the rest of her life. Until we figure out how to pay for her surgery. Her surgery is like $10,000.
Dang.
Yeah.
Poor Callie.
Waiting for Edgar to finish vet school and then learn how to do it himself.
How convenient that he's in vet school.
I know.
But he needs to hurry up. He's taking too long.
We've been up here too long and it's getting cold already. It's 60 degrees outside.
Oh, I wish it was 60 degrees here. We're still like in the hundreds. It'll be like 90 degrees or something.
Damn.
But I long for 60-degree weather. Let's go ahead and talk about what are some of your favorite TV shows or movies you can watch over and over.
I love The Office. I always
Yeah.
watch The Office. If I don't know what to watch, I'll just turn on The Office. Right now, I'm on like a King of the Hill kick. I don't know why. I grew up watching it when I was younger. Do you know what King of the Hill is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Never like paid that much attention to it.
It's kind of funny. These guys live in Texas and they do all these things. I'm like, yeah, these people know what Texas is about. These are definitely some Texas boys.
Oh,
it's funny.
no.
Other than that, movies I can watch over and over. Pride and Prejudice, I watch that all the time. I watch the Harry Potter movies all the time. And that's about it.
Yeah.
What have you been watching?
Well, what have I been watching? Okay, well, if we want to talk some brain rot, my recently watched shows include Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That is some saucy
They're so
drama.
funny.
But the shows that I watch on like repeat or play in the background all the time, well, not recently, but if I'm like ever angry or upset or just need to feel cozy, I turn on my Barbie movies, like specifically the Barbie movies from the 2000s. And guys, I have a whole Barbie collection in my house. Like one room is dedicated to nothing but
You need to make
Barbies.
a video and post it.
And I can't believe I don't think I've ever
Barbie
talked about
tour.
that. Yes, but I went through a whole phase and I still will keep an eye out for certain dolls I don't have. Like if I don't have this or this doll, then I will buy it if I see it. But
I remember the first time going to McCayleigh's house, she was like, I have this Barbie collection. Do you want to see? And it's actually really cool. Like,
Thank you.
It's really cool. I love the
you.
Barbie movies too growing up. Not as much as McCayleigh, but they were really good.
Yes, they're just so nice to play in the background. And some are musicals like Barbie, Princess and the Pauper. And there's just so many good ones. I'm like, so good. But what else? I like Pirates of the Caribbean. I turn that on very often just because it's so accessible. Like just Disney Plus. Like Barbie movies, you can't get on Netflix or streaming services. I have them on DVD. So
wow.
I know. I do like
have
the
a
whole
DVD player?
Yes. I went to Goodwill and got one, and then I went
gosh,
hunting.
That's so crazy.
Yes, I lived in Austin for a year, and while we were in Austin, I hunted through every Goodwill DVD section for these Barbie movies. Aww. And I found pretty much all of them, I think, or at least my favorites. So I can pop that bad boy in.
What are like your top 3?
Gosh, okay. It's a hard number one place either goes to Barbie Fairytopia or Barbie Princess and the Pauper. Those are the like solid one. We're fighting for first place. Depends on the mood, your day. And then Barbie Mermaidia. So that's the sequel to Barbie Fairytopia. So all 3 of those are very close to number 1. It's like alternating whatever your mood is. But yeah, definitely top 3. And then Pirates of the Caribbean is one that I just play in the background just because I know everything that happens in those movies. And K-pop Demon Hunters right now, oh
my gosh, it is popping off.
My
so thankful that McCayleigh showed it to me.
Yes, I turn that movie on 1 to 2 times a day.
Wow.
And just play it to ensure it stays in Netflix's top 10 number 1 spot. I need to make a post about that. Like, me doing my daily duty, like ensuring it stays number 1. I went to the sing-along with Christian on Saturday night. So just this past Saturday night, we went to the sing-along. So that was fun. I was there singing all the songs. And now there's a sing-along version available on Netflix. So that's cool. If you go to it and play it next time you play it, just hit the sing-along
I need to watch it again. It's really good. I listen to the music all the time. It plays all the time. I love it. Edgar doesn't like the songs because he's like, it's so cringe.
Christian hates cringe. The Soda Pop song, which, it's probably not my favorite, but I don't hate it like
everyone's favorite is Golden.
Easy.
Golden is so good.
Easy, yes.
But it's like Soda Pop gets stuck in your head, and it's like you can't do anything to get it out. But just listen to it forever.
Yes. Speaking of those songs, what are some songs or artists you always have on repeat?
Well, we talked about her earlier. I love Taylor Swift. I listen to her all the time also. Specifically, the 10-minute version of All Too Well. That plays all the time. Love it so much. I also love Enchanted. Enchanted is a good one. Anything from the Speak Now album. It just speaks to me. I love it.
Wow.
Love, love, love. What about you?
Oh my gosh. So we watched Epic the Musical, guys.
So
I
good.
can tell you every order each song belongs in. The amount of times I've listened to it. And then Christian, he's a teacher, so he went to some talent show just a few months ago. And he said, I didn't get to go, I was busy. But he said, man, you should have been there. I recognized 2 of the songs the kids were singing for their
wow.
talent show. And 2 of the songs from 2 different kids were Epic songs, Epic the Musical songs.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, it was this one and this one. I was like, man, you've heard me play it so much that you can tell me the names
Yeah.
of the songs. But actually, like, I've gotten better at it. I think I went on the honeymoon and I fell out of rhythm of playing Epic the Musical on repeat.
No.
But man, when my Spotify Wrapped hits, I'm telling you now, it's going to
Epic
be
Musical, number
only
one.
Epic the Musical. That's going to be
That's
the
so funny.
only songs on my Spotify Wrapped. So now we're going to get into some fun rapid fire questions.
Yes.
All right, Haley, you're going to give me an answer each question, okay?
Okay.
I say I won't give them all to you and then you have to remember. All right, morning person or night owl?
I am a night owl.
Okay, coffee order.
I don't drink coffee, but I drink a lot of chai. So when I go to Starbucks, I get chai teas.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Favorite vacation spot you've been to?
I love the beach. I love going to Florida. I'm a little beachy girl. I like to stay on the beach and read and take naps. Yes.
Get sunburned while you're at it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, a dream trip destination.
I really want to go somewhere on the West Coast. I've never been
What?
really over in that area.
Oh
I
my
really want to
God.
go to Washington and Oregon and go do stuff
Oh my
there
god, Christian would love
and
to
be
say that.
outside.
Christian also wants to go to Oregon.
Oh my gosh, we should
Specifically,
all go to Oregon
That would
together.
be so fun.
Wow.
Okay, fictional character you'd most want to be friends with.
Aylin.
I knew
want
it.
Aylin to be my best friend. She's so cool. And I'm like, oh,
Yay!
she's so cool. I'm so cool.
Oh my god, I love it.
So same for you. Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Coffee order?
Caramel macchiato served upside down with extra caramel drizzle.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
You're like,
What does upside down even mean?
Well, one day the barista was like, do you want to try it this way? I think it's better this way. I said, sure. And I've never ordered it regular again.
Wow.
I think they put all the sweetness at the bottom or I don't know. The sweetness is either at the bottom or the top now, but it's just a thing. It's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite vacation spot?
Ooh. Vacation. In terms of relaxation, Isla Mujeres. That's where Christian proposed. But if we're talking like vacation, let's walk 20 billion steps, then Disney World.
Yeah.
Core memory.
Well, dream trip vacation.
I already did my dream trip. And it was to Japan, which we ended our honeymoon trip in Japan after traveling across Europe. So that was really cool. Got married in Scotland, then Europe, and Japan is where we ended. So
it's so fun. Last one, fictional character you'd want to be friends with.
I just finished The Handmaid's Tale, so I'm gonna say June's mom. I feel like she'd be very empowering and motivating and inspiring. Very feminist. If you want it, then get up and do it. I think she's someone that
she's like, no one's gonna do it for you. You gotta do it.
Like, I don't want her to be my mom, but to have her be my friend, I think would be very good for me because she'd be like, you better go up and do it. You better do this yourself. You better take care of yourself and go do that. Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
Do you remember, like, there was like a sad part where she was in that room in the classroom when she first became a handmaid, and there was like a video on the TV.
Her mom.
And it was her mom. Oh
Isn't
my
that
gosh.
crazy. And I think that's also in the TV show. Yeah, which is so insane.
And
you need to finish that show.
I have not been able to I can finish it, but my sister ruined the entire last season for me, and now I just have no motivation to watch it.
I
She's
think
so
there's
bad.
way more to it though. I'm halfway through the final season because I never finished it because I took a break, whatever, I don't know. And then But I just think there's still so much in it that you'd be surprised
Yeah.
about, and it's still so worth watching. And then as you're going, they could have also changed some stuff along the way because,
Yeah.
I mean, I read the book and then saw that the show had
Right.
so much extra in there.
Yeah. Because the way the book
yeah.
ends, none of this happens
No.
at all. I think, and the way the book ends also, it has like an open ending where you
Yeah.
have no idea what happened to. In the book, they don't even call her June. In the book, they call her
Just
by her Offred.
Yeah.
They don't even give her her actual name. So June, I guess the people came up with. So
Yeah.
they added a lot.
But isn't
It's crazy
there's a
different.
second book? It's green.
It's called New Testament, and it's completely about Hannah, Offred's daughter.
I didn't
With
know
her
that.
first husband. Yeah. And they're making a TV series about it right now. And I think it
Wow.
comes out sometime next year.
Oh my god, I was so convinced that that was the second book because the series is just so long. I was like,
No.
surely this is the second book that
No.
discusses. Wow.
It came, and like the second book came out, I think, after the series had started. Like the TV series, it came back out like in 2020 maybe, or 2019.
Yeah.
It came out pretty like early. And then like The Handmaid's Tale came out 20 years ago, probably
Yeah.
more than that. Yeah. So I guess that the author, Margaret, she saw, oh my gosh, this TV series is doing so good. And everyone wants to know what happened to Hannah. So they wrote more about it.
Wow. Yeah, I think
Well,
you should
before-
finish the show. This is me
Okay.
motivating you. Go watch the
Okay.
show.
Okay. I
I'll
love
finish
it.
it too.
I need to.
Ah.
Let's just do some quick little silly would you rather.
Yes.
So, McCayleigh, would you rather live in your favorite fictional world but never return, or meet your favorite author once?
I think my life is okay. So I would just stick to meeting my
Yeah.
favorite author.
Who would you go meet?
Oh gosh. I feel like Sarah J. Maas is so mainstream and easy, but she's
I
the first
know.
one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we'll choose her.
Same.
But she, like, I can't just meet her just once. I want her to be my friend.
Our meeting would have to be like 24 hours
yes,
long.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. I can't just be like, hi, nice to meet you, and then leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Exact same.
Yeah.
And I would go to like the meeting with like notebooks filled of questions
Yes.
that I need and
Every
things
answer,
that I haven't
and
answered.
she has to answer. She can't be like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wait. No. I'm here for one time and one time
Girl,
only.
I've been waiting for too long.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
That's fun.
Would you rather be the main character in a romance or a fantasy?
I want to say fantasy because I love fantasy, but I do not think I could do anything that any main female character does, like be so cool and badass. That's just not me.
Oh my
So
God,
I
yeah.
will have to say romance.
I think I'd just be crying the whole time and
Same.
complaining because that's something I'm really good at.
Oh my gosh, no.
I don't
I'd be
know,
mad
man.
because there's no AC.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's
I'd
no
be
AC?
So
There's no like running water or shower? No.
Man, no, I live a very comfortable life in terms of what I do, and I just cannot. I want to. I want to be able to do those things, and
Right.
I like the idea of liking the color hot pink more than a soft pink, but it's
Yeah.
like, no, you're a soft pink color. Like, you can't be the hot That's exactly that's what Christian told me one day. He was like,
Aw.
you want to like hot pink and wear it, and I mean, you can wear it, that's fine, but the soft pink is just more you. I'm like, okay, I
Aw.
guess so. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. We have officially talked too much again.
If you're still here, you are our kind of people.
Interested in being a guest on the pod? Check out our link tree. It's on our Instagram and Facebook pages at 2 Chicks and a Plot Twist.
There's a form, there's merch, there's chaos. You know the drill.
You can follow me on Instagram at Haley's.books. Come see what fictional man I'm crying over this week.
And I'm at McCayleigh Daniels, where unhinged book rants happen daily.
Join us for our next episode. We are going to be playing Bang, Mary, Shelve Villain Edition. So excited. Can't wait for y'all to listen.
And you can expect a podcast episode from us every Thursday. See you next time. Bye!
Bye!